Testing, testing. Just listening. Seeing if I could hear myself. Testing, testing. Just listening. Also, seeing if I could hear myself. Testing, testing. Just listening. Also,
uses, which it sounds like that's what happened with Chucky Lozano. There was an altercation, and things were said. The players in the locker room will enjoy Mikey Veras, and they will respect him more for bringing him out of the team. Then you get a great
There's nothing like platinum.
The truth about DIY is you never really do it all by yourself.
Because this setup
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the Philadelphia, Chicago. What the fuck is that? Welcome to the Philadelphia. My fucking pocket. How dare you? Look. Look me in the eye. Hopefully, everything in audio will land is looking good. Welcome to Enemies of the Fire here with a live stream, a live watch along for the Chicago Fire taking on the Philadelphia Union. Andre Blake, of course, back in net for the Union. The Jamaican starter, Kai Wagner, Jacob Glesnes, Olwethu McLachna, Hariel, Jean-Jacques Lukic, Iloski, Vasilev, Damiani, Baribo, and of course, Bamba, Kuipers, Zinkernagel, Gutman, Kwame, Davila, J.D. Davila, Jonathan Dean, Rogers, Elliott, Waterman, and Brady. Let's turn down that music just a little bit here. Crank that down just a little bit. What is going on, everybody? Hello. I'm going to have to figure out how to get chat going on here. Let's pop out chat. Yeah. There we go. Do that. And then I could pull... Sorry, guys. Doing it live. Game is not started yet. Right now, I'm taking a peek at the starting lineup. But before I do that, I'm just trying to get a couple things in order for the people. So live updates, and I could scroll through, check the score. But, of course, we just covered both lineups. I don't know about you guys, but I am excited. I don't know if Chicago Fire are going to be able to pull it off. It might be the better, it might be the first place team's day, but we shall see. What's going on with my camera, eh? I'll look into that. All right, there we go. Think I got it going. Woo. Ooh, I'd like to see the game though. Hoo-hoo. All right, we're here. My voice is still gone. Still gone from Wednesday. Wow, we had all the cold air, the screaming, the goals. Of course, it make for a quite the mix. What happened to Zink? What happened to Zink? Did something already happen to Zink? I have him as part of the starting lineup. I didn't hear anything. I'm hoping he's okay. I'll have to take a look. Let us know if you figure it out. Anybody watching along, check out Twitter. Would love to know. Get a live update. All I have is the live feed to the game. They took him out, and Haile Selassie is about to start. Nervous. That's not a good start to the game. That is not a good start to the game, folks. For the Chicago Fire having to take out their best player of the season, Zinkernagel. Man, it was a bummer. I don't see my scarf around here. I got a new one, though. I got a new one. That'll be upstairs. In here? No, I got a flag. Oh, hold on 1 second. Might as well have the group chat open, not on stream, but you should keep an eye on it. I'll check my phone periodically. I have so many screens open, and I feel like I need a third screen now. Welcome everybody to Enemies of the Fire. We're here with the live stream. Thank you for joining us here. I'll be doing my best to let you know what's going on and keep you in the know as much as I can. Within reason. You got the songs, let me know. Let's get dancing, Fire fans. Let's get dancing. I know it's a bummer to hear that Zinkernagel's out, but we still have Kuipers in there. We have Bamba, we have Gutman, Dean, Davila, Kwame, Rogers in there, Elliott, Waterman, and of course, U.S. men's national team #1 in our hearts, Chris Brady. How you guys feeling out there? How you guys feeling about this game? I gotta get a poll going. Toke, if you could if you sign into the other one, you could get a poll going. Let's see, create a poll. Who you got? Who's winning tonight? How about that? Hopefully I spelt that right. Who you got winning? What is this goldfish commercial? What is this goldfish commercial? That is weird. What? There's been some weird commercials lately. Let's go, Fire fans. And if you're a Philly fan, welcome. Good luck. Good luck. It's going to be a fun one. I'm a little bummed about Zinkernagel, Toke. That's not going to be fun. That's going to... But you got Haile Selassie coming in, and hopefully maybe Zinkernagel could still play a little. But you don't... If he's getting pulled like this last second, usually not a good sign, is it now? Fire got a 24% win probability, 51% for Philly. But unclear whether or not the computer knew about Zinkernagel being out when it calculated those odds. We really need a smash and grab kind of win now. One where, I agree with Toke, one where we can hold out with the defense. All right. Oh, it's sick. Oh, that's one of my sick jerseys. Okay. I'm just wondering what that is. And of course, esteemed podcast members, feel free to join the call. It's live. Or Connor. And we have kickoff. And Philly just buries it into the corner of the Fire. Just trying to put the pressure on the Fire to build out the back right away. We are 15 seconds in, and the Fire are taking a throw in deep in their own zone right off the kickoff. That's kind of crazy. All right. Fire able to get it up to midfield. And it's going to trickle out of bounds again. Fire throw, midfield. Struggled through the, and got through the first wave of the press. Very, very high press. Pretty aggressive at the start there for Philly. Kuipers. Davila trying not to draw the foul. Does a good job. Come on now, let's go Bamba. Let's go Bamba, 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 Bamba. Put it in the net. Elliott with a good little bit of defense. Checking my audio. Looks like it's okay. Oh, the Union with a little chance here at the top of the Fire's box. Good little bit of defense by Jay Davila, number 42. But Philly does recover and is able to whip a cross in. But a foul against one of the Philly forwards is going to end their offensive play. 2 minutes in here. All right, yeah, let's get that going. Okay. All right, just making sure. Nope, shoot. Let's move that a little bit more. Perfect. Oh, they're going to let us know what's going on with Zinkernagel as soon as they can. Apparently, there will be an update. You can really tell the difference in music curation between the members of the podcast. Yeah, I was looking for something without words, something without lyrics. Although I saw a little bit of I saw a little bit of the Barber of Sevilla at the Met. It was like a video, but I somehow came across that. It reminded me, of course, the Barber of Sevilla, which is the Rabbit of Sevilla from Looney Tunes. One of the best Looney Tune episodes of all time. 4 minutes in, there's Bradley Carnell, the coach of the Union. First place for him and his Union. Taking on the upstart Chicago Fire. 8th place. Oh, I got like a little crazy glare. Ooh, a little shot from Philly, but it's going to just go wide. Just couldn't get enough. Just can't get enough. Oh. All right, Greg's hands. I'll let you know right now. Up here. Squeeze himself. I saw that. Squeeze himself. Unlike the other day, Wednesday, where he had hands firmly in his pockets. Right now, it's 0-0, 5 minutes in, and you just lost your best player for a mysterious reason until they reveal more. Brady on the ball. If the music is too loud, let me know. If you can't hear what I'm saying. But I think you can.
Could be too loud. I don't know. But I know Toke is like, let's change it. Let's switch it up. Oh, handball for the Fire, unfortunately. And Union took it back anyway. Yeah, they called it. It's a handball on Dean. Didn't mean to. No card. Just went right up into the hand. Okay, we're about to get an update on Zinkernagel. An abdominal injury, per the field reporter. Zinkernagel, abdominal injury, and in comes Thalasse. Interesting predicament, abdominal injury in the warm-ups. Corner for Ilaski and the Philadelphia Union at the moment, at the 7-minute mark. Oh, what a shot! What great great stretch by Chris Brady, and Lukic just puts one wide of the net. Great strike, very good strike, good stretch by Brady. Great strike by Lukic. Great stretch by Brady, but it's wide of the net. But there it is, Philly with a decent chance there. All right. Playing about midfield, little kickball. Holly Selassie on the right side where he's used to. Oh, an interesting offensive attack there from Philly. Gets deep into the Chicago zone. Chicago can't break it, can't get the ball clear. Philly going to get another chance to attack here, and they put the ball out of bounds. Going to be a Fire goal kick. First down. Right now, Philly is looking pretty good. Losing Zinkernagel definitely rattled the Fire a little bit, it looks like. If not rattled, it threw. If it didn't rattle, maybe it threw off their plan a little bit. I mean, you lose your best player minutes before the big playoff match, and see how you guys respond. But they could do it. Both of these goalkeepers could be at the World Cup here next year. I'm talking about Chris Brady for America. Chicago Fire with a decent little breakout attempt. They just lose it. And, of course, Andre Blake for Jamaica. This is a best-of-3 match. Right now, I'm predicting Chicago Fire. I'm predicting they win the series, but they might not take this game. We'll see how it goes, though. If they could, I mean, losing Zink hurts. And that was my thought before I even knew Zink was out. Uh-oh. Damiane. All right. That's his name. Bruno Damiani. Wow, Philly, the best MLS defense in MLS statistically. Meanwhile, Chicago Fire, the worst MLS defense to make the playoffs. Chicago Fire also the second highest scoring offense in the league, I believe. We need Jonathan Bamba. Chicago Fire really need Jonathan Bamba to step it up. What is this? Ariel. Ariel taking the throw. Oh, wow. For some reason, who is that? 16 is on the ground. Joel Waterman is of the Chicago Fire is currently squirming on the ground in pain, writhing in pain. What up, Connor? Hop on, boys. Hop on. Feel free. I got the call going. Just hanging out, watching the game. What's going on? That's good to hear. What's with the classical music? I could switch it. I don't know. It's just what I'm like. What's cool, easy listening while we're doing the watch along? Well, I guess classical, little Bach, little Beethoven. Maybe I gotta change it. Maybe it needs to be more rousing, like do. Maybe some rousing. Oh yeah, there's a big argument going on with the referee right now between Damiani, Elliott, and Waterman. And the referee, so 4 involved. Referee 7, none of it, none of it. Red, red, red. Let's go, Brady. JD. He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. JD. He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. JD. He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. JD. Wow, there has been a lot more pressure on the Fire in this game than there was during the Orlando game. That's for certain. I mean, we're only talking about the first 13 minutes, and I saw the entire game up close and personal of that game, and they have certainly gone under a lot more pressure in the first 13 minutes of this game than they were almost at any time against the Orlando City Lions. Straight out of Disney. Motherfucker named Genie. Straight out of Disney. Motherfucker named Genie. Yeah, we'll have to work with that. Maybe not. Big kick from Brady. Chicago Fire Coppers. I feel like the ref. Coppers. It's Kuipers. Gutman on the win. Gutman on the wing. Just misses Bamba, but it's going to be a Fire throw in. Gutman, 34 games. Ironman for the Chicago Fire. Keep it up. Keep it up. Elliott on the throw. Oh, that's got to be a foul, sir. No foul. I felt like a Philadelphia defender fouled Kuipers. No call. 0-0 the score, of course. 14:55 on the clock. 2 shots total for the Philadelphia Union. 1 foul for the Union. 2 fouls for the Chicago Fire at the moment. And 1 corner. And one of the chances for Philly, really good. If it got on net, it would have had a chance. But also, if it got on net where he was intending it to, Chris Brady might have been there. Let's go. Let's go. USMNT number 1, will it? Although Freese is... Freese. Yeah, that's true. All right, a little corner for the Fire. Chance! Swings it out wide. Shot! Oh, Gutman just wide with a nice header. A good chance for the Fire. If he got it where he wanted it to be, that might have been a goal. Right now, XG, I would say 1-1. XG 1-1. I'll give them 1 because they had, yeah, maybe a 0.5 to 1 should be, because that's the thing. Brady was there for that intended area. Gutman had a goal if he got it in his intended area because Blake was not there. Maybe XG, I would say 1 Fire, 0.2 Philly. Every bad call in sport for the rest of our lives will now invoke a call of being rigged. Dude, it feels so awful. I agree. It's like the increased scrutiny on everything, and it also feels like, you know, being on the other end of that, right? If you're the betting public and you're like, and you've seen yourself get seemingly screwed before, or you felt it, and you hear about it. You hear about them shaving statistics, or allegedly shaving statistics. It is a little concerning, all the same. But all the same, as long as there's ones that are on the up and up, good. I don't know. The whole thing sucks. Cause like it's fun, but if you're the right personality, man, ooh, you could get in trouble real quick. And the juice isn't worth the squeeze, is it? Could be. Bamba slow to get off the ground. All in moderation. Easy come, easy go. But let's go Fire. Chicago Fire with a free kick. Haile Selassie. Let's go. Kicked away by Philly, but Fire still have the ball. Connor Toke, feel free to hop on for a few minutes. Just holding it down. Come on, Fire. We could do something here. I'm not sure what happens in the event of a tie during these first round games. There's 3 games total. I do not know what happens in the event of a tie. I don't know if it becomes like an away goals thing, and like if you win at home, then all of a sudden you still have to win. You still have to win. Maybe it counts as a, I don't know if it counts as a tie or if there's going to be like some sort of penalty kicks. PK, says Toke. PKs. I know that was the way for the wild card. Ooh. This music's hilarious. I just started hearing it. Don't worry, there will be life. Arise like from the ashes like a phoenix, you Chicago Fire. Union on the attack here with a decent little bit of possession. Let's see. Oof. Fire letting them do. We're not down a player, right? What's going on here? They're just narrow. Okay. Fire trying to push them to the outside. Oh, but they go to the inside. They go right into the inside, Philly. Bold of them, but Fire are able to cut it off. Gutman here to toss it in. He actually drops it back for Captain Jack Elliott to throw it in and walks away up the pitch just past the halfway line. Elliott with a big throw. Gets it over Bamba's head. Finds Kuipers. Davila gets on the ball but gives it away to the other team. Gutman able to recover the ball. Oh, wow. Haile Selassie with a cheeky pass to Kuipers, but it is taken away by Philly really quickly. Philly recover the ball. Now looking to go back the other way. down the Fire's flank. They're over on the left-hand side. Gets it to the outside back. Goes back inside of the center back. Plays the keepers. Playing it safe. It's Andre Blake. Andre Blake looking around. Goes right back to the center back who gave him the ball. Says, you know what? Hey, you can have this right back. Looks out. Finds his right back to the same center back of Philly. He has a wrist guard. And still playing. Brave player. Outside back of Philly is able to find the inside attacker for Philly. But the pass is errant, and the Chicago Fire kick it away. A little bit of kickball ensuing right now. A little bit of changing of the guard. He's got it. He's got it. The other guy's got it. Red's got it. Blue's got it. Red's got it. And it goes out of bounds for a little throw. Throw in for Philly. Philly's looking for the space to find a way in. And the attacker is just cut down by the Chicago Fire. Ball gets pushed back up, and the Philly will take it right back, trying to reset with Andre Blake. Andre Blake is now going to switch it over to the right-hand side of the Philly attack. And one of the Philly players goes down. He's crying. He's crying foul. He's grabbing this shin pad. He's got shin pads. I can see him. They're bigger than some players. All right, Chicago Fire now on the defensive. Philly has been certainly attacking, and they're going to get it deep into the corner. They're going to get a cross off, and Chicago Fire able to clear it off the line. Scoreless here in the 23rd minute in Philly. Number 8 Chicago Fire, who won the wild card, taking on number 1 Philly, Philadelphia Union. Broken up by the Chicago Fire. The Philly are certainly knocking on the door. They've had their two best attacks or chances were earlier in the first half. I would say around the 10-15 minute mark. Right now we're at the 23rd. And they're certainly putting pressure on, but not necessarily as amounting to as much danger as before. At least at the moment. Same thing for Chicago Fire. Oh, Vancouver Whitecaps, FC Dallas will be going down later tonight. And that's Mueller. Right now, Connor says Chicago just sitting back and soaking up this pressure. Perhaps letting Philadelphia run themselves a little bit more ragged. Maybe, Philly's they've had their week off. They come in maybe a little fresher than the Fire, but maybe they burn out a little bit quicker. It is still the end of the season. They've all played a lot of soccer. Haile Selassie on a little bit of a breakaway here. He's able to find somebody. Dean finds Gutman to cross the way. Gutman looks back across. Oh, just gives it into the middle. It's intercepted. He's looking for Bamba. Gutman just misses it, but it might have been offside anyway. Yes, Chicago Fire being called back for offside. It is being called back. So that was well before even the chance in front of the net developed when that offside is being called. Good little counterattack there by the Fire. Chicago Fire have been able to be a counterattacking team. They've been able to be an attacking team. They've been able to show flashes of quite a few spices in the kitchen. Fire playing defense. Philly fans calling for it to be out of bounds. 3 shots to 1 currently. Stinks about what happened to Zink. Losing Zink to some sort of abdominal injury. Mysterious abdominal injury. Hopefully it doesn't keep him out long. Hopefully it's not. Oh man, what kind of abdominal injury? Fuck. Like, what fucking happens? What did he just get some vicious set of cramps? Like a vicious set of cramps for some reason? I don't know why. In the stomach region? That's possible. Hold on, folks. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Fire with a chance! All right, Chicago corner. 29th minute. Chicago Fire starting to grow into the game. A little bit here. Wow, Andre Blake has played 14 playoff games. That's impressive. All right, the corner comes in for Chicago Fire. Doesn't amount to too much. Trickles out. Bamba tries to get a second chance in, and Andre Blake stands tall. Jumps up and grabs the ball. 0-0, 29 minute just clicked. 29 minutes, 8 seconds has passed. And both teams have gotten some chances here. Both teams have created some danger for the other. Chicago Fire, of course, missing their best player. Chicago Fire have 2 corners, too. Ooh, little defense played by Chicago over on Philly, but Philly's able to get the ball to the other side. Nice little change of the field. Harriel, the right back, looks back inside. But Lukic gives it away. Jack Elliott, the captain, looks back, gets tripped up, but Brady's able to distribute. Davila. Oh, Davila's been given a few away today. He played lights out last game. Lights out in the wild card. He's still defensively looking good today, but he played so well offensively in that game as well. Couple giveaways from Jay Davila, but he's here. He's there. He's every fucking where you want to be. Let's go, JD. Union getting a chance here. Big shot cranked from a long way out, from off campus. It's going to go over the bar. 51%. Wait, let's see. 60% possession to Philly. 40% possession to Chicago through 31 minutes. Brady's going to take a goal kick here. Kicks it up to midfield. Philly recovers. Finds the outside man. Looks back inside. But Chicago Fire take it back. Chicago Fire now on the ball. A little bit of a triangle passing drill. Chicago Fire organizing a breakout as we speak. Meanwhile, there is a Philadelphia player writhing in pain on the ground. The number 9 for Philly. Chicago Fire still putting up pressure, still trying to put the ball forward, and finally Philly take it, but foul in the process. Number 27 from Philly, very upset about that. Dean earning the foul for Chicago Fire. And for some reason they put the ball backwards and they're building out straight out of the back. Dean manages to get by one guy. Oh, just a little bit of confusion there, a little bit of mess, and the ball's gone back to Philly. But Chicago Fire take the ball back with a little bit of good pressure up top. Bamba taking on the Philly defenders, and the Philly number 5 is able to stop Bamba. Gutman's going to get a cross off, though, from the throw-in, and it is pushed away, headed away by the Philly defense. And then the Philly defenders earn a foul. And Chicago Fire are going to have to back it up as Philly will have the ball here. Cheers, everybody. How's it going? Thanks for hanging out here on Enemies of the Fire. Appreciate you guys hitting the like button. Help us hit our goal of 500 subscribers. It'd be really awesome. Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Might have to do that soon. Let's see. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Ooh. Dropped. All right, Chicago Fire, let's pick this up. We're breaking out the bubbly water. Philly putting a little pressure on Chicago right now, breaking into their final third. But an errant pass is going to go out of bounds. And Chicago will now have the throw-in after a little sloppy passing. The coach is a little upset. I don't know what he's pointing to. What just happened? Gutman getting a little earful from the referee and the head coach of Philly. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. That's exactly what he said. I literally read his lips. You're wasting time. I got it. Wow, that was really awesome. Read his lips for you guys right there, live. That's what the coach said 3 times in a row. You're wasting time. Because he's looking directly at Gutman. And Gutman was like, what? What'd I do? All right, Jay Davila is able to recover the ball, tries to push it up, but Philly still will be able to retain possession. Oh, damn. Kuipers might have fouled. Or is it Haile Selassie? Or was it Dean? One of them put up a foul. I'm not sure. They're showing all 3. Meanwhile, there is a Philly player on the ground. It was Haile Selassie. It was Haile Selassie. Oh, he's begging for a card. Says, hey, where's the card? Little pause and play here. 4 shots for Philly. Through 37. 1 shot for Chicago Fire. 57% possession for Philly. 43% for the Fire. 149 passes for Philly. 89 for the Fire. 87% pass accuracy for the Union. 71% for the Fire. 3 fouls for Philly. 4 fouls for the Fire. 1 corner for Philly and 2 corners for the Fire. The Union on the ball right now, playing it around, working their way into Chicago's zone, able to get it to the other side. A little bit of space is developed. Crack in the wall, Chicago's firewall. Big early cross comes in from the wing. And the Chicago defense is able to clear it. Kuipers fighting for the ball. Able to cause a little bit of chaos and earn a throw-in for the Chicago Fire as Lukic of the Union puts it out of bounds at midfield here in the 37th minute in Philadelphia. Well, 38th minute. Technically, right? I don't know. It's 37:42. I guess that's the 38th minute, right? I guess. Damiani on the ball, but the Fire defense are a wall. And he earns a foul. It's gonna go this way as the Fire got the ball. Fire put it up, and Baba with a chance to score. He puts it on. Blake with a big save. Oh, Kuiper slide tackles. It might get a card off from that, but Philly is going to try and turn it up the other way. Fire just miss. A huge chance to score and break into the lead. Right now, meanwhile, Philly on the counter. A cross is going to come in. It finds the center, but he loses it with a bad touch. Chicago Fire are able to clear the ball. Fire now on the ball, trying to Kwame dancing on it. Can't find Selassie. They lose it to Philly. Philly's counterattack proves good, but they give the ball back to the Fire. Brady manages to clear it. Dangerous interlude there for Philly. Very dangerous. Philly's still on the ball here in the 40th minute. A great little pass to the top of the box gets through, but Fire defense are able to kick it back out, but not out all the way. Philly still have the ball. Fire take it back. Finally, clear the zone. Big pressure build-up there for Philly. Very big. They were getting deep into the Chicago Fire zone, and now they still have the ball. Come on, you Fire. Come on, let's got to figure this out. Let's fix this. Come on, JD. Oh. Kuiper's trying to do a little something. Great effort to keep the ball. Looks for help. Able to find JD. Davila was just blocked. Philly now on the counter. But it is a 3-on-4. Chicago Fire still have the advantage in numbers. And Fire are able to collect the errant pass from Philly and are able to turn it around the other way, but Gutman gives the ball right back to the Philly defense. Come on, Fire. Come on, Fire. Let's go. Philly, pressure developing, but Brady has the ball. All right, Fire trying to build out the back here. And Philly get the ball back. I mean, they're just... Fire having a little trouble possessing that ball. Philly on the attack here. Moves into the final third. Early cross. Fire headed away, but Philly still have it. Chance at the top of the box. But the Fire are able to clear it. And blocked by the Philadelphia player out of bounds behind the Fire net for a goal kick. Really big pressure mounting for Philadelphia Union. All right, Fire need to show a little something. They are a little flat right now entering this first half. Couple minutes left. Hopefully they're going to get a signal for how much time is left here in the first half. Thanks for joining us here on Enemies of the Fire. Maybe we'll have a special guest or two pop in for the second half. Who knows? Who knows? 0-0 the score. Fire staying close in it. Ooh, Elliott with a bit of tape above his eyebrow. His right eyebrow. I wonder if Zinkernagel's going to be able to come back in or not. But Sucks to lose him for this first half and possibly for longer. We don't know anything except that there's an abdominal issue. Bamba with the chance developing. Gets it over to Kwame. Kwame looks wide. Oh, Haase somehow doesn't get called for handball. Still fire. Oh, good defense by Philly. But Elliott comes up big with the stick to slow him down. Philly still on the ball. Philly on a counter attack. Big cross is going to go to no one, though. And Chicago Fire will take back the ball. And hopefully the right to party. Because you got the right. Well, you got to fight first, I guess, before you got the right. But you got to fight for your right to party. This ref sucks, says FC Neo Tokyo. Do you think he's as bad as the ref that we had on Wednesday night? Because that ref was a bit... Ugh. Yeah. Questionable at times, it seemed. This ref, I feel like I haven't noticed as much. But maybe because we're not at the game. If we were at the game, maybe we'd be noticing his missed calls here and there. Damn it, Bamba. Trent can't keep the ball in from a long cross from the inside. Harriel of the Philadelphia Union are going to take it. A throw in from the right flank. Union back with the ball. Defense played by Kwame. Union lose it to Fire in the midfield and yet recover it. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, that's got to be a... That might... Oh, I would not be surprised if Kwame somehow earns a card. There's no way he doesn't earn a card out of that. I just can't see it not happening. Really? No card for Kwame. I'll take it. That's awesome. I didn't want him to get a card. I just thought that type of foul usually get a card, but it must have been going a little bit of both ways. Billy to take the ball, 2 minutes of extra time. Philly takes it down on top of the box, get it back outside, go for an inside cross, kicks it inside, header, and then trickles to the outside box, gets whipped back in, and the Fire play defense and get that ball out of bounds. Tense moment there for the Chicago Fire as Philadelphia were right there in the box with chances developing. A throw in here for Philly still with 1 minute left of extra time. Big toss into the middle. Jack Elliott, Captain Elliott, heads it away. Bamba misses on the clear. Oh, there's a handball at the top of the box. Handball at the top of the 18, just outside the box. It's going to be over to Chris Brady's left. And they're going to have a very good chance here for Philadelphia Union to get a good crack on net at about 19, 20 yards out on the left hash. Over to Chris Brady's left. Davila on the wall. Bamba, Elliott, Gutman, Kwame, Rogers, all involved. Tokyo saying, how could his arm have been any more of a natural position? It was literally at his side. Mind you, they're not even showing the replay of the handball. They aren't even showing the replay. Brady directing the wall. On the post right now, Kuiper's a part of it. Some of the tall players of the Chicago Fire, a part of the wall. Haile Selassie acting as a lay down underneath wall, just laying down his body for any low ball. Good on you, Haile. Let's go. And the big kick comes. It bounces off of Chicago Fire, deflecting out. Out. And the whistle has been blown. First half is over. 0-0 in Philadelphia. Chicago Fire and Philadelphia currently 0-0. End of this first half. 15 minutes break. And they're going to be right back getting this game going. And so will be here on Enemies of the Fire. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in a few. Enjoy the tunes. Hopefully we can get a special guest or two. Pop in there, hint, hint. And we'll see how things are going here in Philadelphia. Chicago Fire still have a chance. We'll find out more about Zinkernagel. That and more here on Enemies of the Fire. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hit that like button. Take it. Punt it. We'll be right back here on Enemies of the Fire. All right. All right. Let's go. Fire very much involved in this. The stats might be a little lopsided towards Philly. They have been knocking out the door. That's certainly been very true. They have been the more awesome, offensively inclined team at the moment. But Fire holding their own and still putting pressure on Philly when they can without Zinkernagel. Right now, it seems like Philly is, it maybe is only a matter of time for Philly unless something drastically changes for the Chicago Fire. Something must drastically change for the Chicago Fire. So, making adjustments on the flyer. It's still a little loud. There we go. How you guys doing? What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying this game. Chicago Fire at least got, hopefully we can take this game. Be awesome. Oh my gosh. Maybe take it to penalties. Push it to penalties. That might be how the Fire need to do it. All right, I'm going to grab this. Thanks for bearing with me as we enjoy this game. Right now, it's halftime. A couple more minutes left. And right now, yeah, I got to say, the attack for Philly is just, that's the thing that's been going on. Chicago's been playing defense, but Philly's attack has been very active, as well as their high press. It's not that it's been causing Fire problems, but it's certainly been stifling the offense from getting things going. Still had a few chances here and there, but Philly's in control of the game at the moment. We need a big second half change for Chicago Fire. It's rally, boys. It's rally time. I know we're not even down, but a good strategy in games, like you're playing NHL or you're playing NBA 2K, you're playing NBA Jam. Play like you're losing, even if you're winning. Play like you're down a goal. Play like you're down a bucket. Get it. Get it again. Several minutes away from the second half here in Philly. I can't wait for them to go back to Chicago. We were talking about it in the middle of some of the previews. But it'd be awesome for the Chicago Fire new stadium project to all of a sudden start incorporating a dome here at some point. Because if the Chicago Fire and the MLS are indeed moving to a European schedule, it is going to be cold during those November, December, January, February games, March games. And if you could get a dome, something maybe cracks open, it could crack open, or have it have a nice window view of the Chicago skyline, or it's awesome at night, or it's awesome in daytime too. But get a dome on that. What do you guys think? Because Chicago has to deal with some very cold weather during November, December, January, February, March. A lot of snow. Polar vortexes. At one time, we were colder than all of Canada. All of Canada. People were throwing pots of water outside and it was freezing like almost immediately. It's pretty crazy. I mean, that was rare, but still, it does get pretty darn cold. And with that lake nearby, a lot of snow sometimes develops, builds up, and then just crashes down upon us. Ooh. All right. Let's see. Let's see what these guys are thinking. Andre Blake with a big save on Bamba, and that was one of the best chances of the game. They needed a goalkeeper for that one. And Philly had one, ready for the task. Good chance by Bamba. Big save by Jamaican international Andre Blake. Ooh, they're advertising number 2 Vancouver versus number 7 Dallas. I'll be later. Vancouver, I think, is the best team in the East, or the best team in the West. The numbers say the records say San Diego, but I'm Vancouver. I think they're the most dangerous team out there. You got Mueller, you got a couple other great players, and they can make a big run here. We'll see how it goes for Vancouver. How awesome would it be Chicago, Vancouver to meet in the finals, and then maybe you could stoke those those Blackhawks versus the Canucks old rivalry, and stoke that a little bit and say, oh, now instead of the Blackhawks versus the Canucks, it's going to be the Fire taking on Vancouver. That'd be awesome. Get Roberto Luongo involved. Get a Blackhawk involved. Get Connor Bedard, Frank Nazar involved. Blackhawks have been fun to watch. Fun to watch. Coaching is good. When he came on board about mid-season last year, their penalty kill turned around really quickly. And this year they're still picked to kind of finish bottom 5, bottom 6. But they've started off really well. Even challenging Florida, the last year's champions, to a 1-goal game that they did lose, but still very entertaining. Damn good game. And then the Blackhawks beat the St. Louis Blues like 7-1 or something like that. It was like just a beat down. 7-2, something, I don't know, something like that. It was big score. As that was not too long ago. Bears. Wow, those Bears. Snoop Huntley. Snoop Huntley just showing up for the Ravens. Time and time and time again. Since like 2020, 2019, I think. He had a year over in Miami and somewhere else. But Snoop Huntley of the Ravens just filling in really huge there for Lamar Jackson. The Bears losing 30-16, but in Baltimore. And Baltimore's defense has not been really good lately. And it's just like, man, you thought the Bears could muster a little bit more offense. And this is actually, though, the first time that the Bears have not scored over 21 points. So that finally is shattered. They were the only team left that has scored 21 points in every game this season so far. That streak was broken. So, I mean, still a lot of good signs there for the Bears. Is Caleb the one for the future? Jury's still out, actually. But is Ben Johnson the coach? He's the coach. He's the Bears coach. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good gets better and your better gets best. Bears and Fire on 3. Bears, Fire. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Bears, Fire. Wow. Philly playing all sorts of on top of each other, mucking up that midfield. Chicago has been comfortable defending, though. Has been comfortable defending. All right, they're back on the pitch, and we're here out for the second half between Chicago Fire and Philadelphia Union. The first place team, Philadelphia Union, taking on 8th place Chicago Fire, who made the game after beating Orlando City in the wild card just days ago over on Wednesday. Here we are on Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, 4:30. Start time for this game. And Fire on short rest, trying to squeak something out here, squeak out a victory, whether that be through penalties or through regular time. Haile Selassie standing over the ball. Fire take control. Start the second half. Philly take the ball back. A little bit of kickball in midfield between the two teams. Kind of playing a little footsie. Midfield footsie. Fire tried to clear deep into the Philly zone, and they are able to earn a throw-in. Fire throw in about the Philly final third. Very surprising after all the kickball we had seen. Kwame and Gutman and Elliott all trying to play with the ball, trying to make something happen. The ball's going to trickle out to Brady, back to the keeper, and the Fire reset, trying to get something out of this possession, trying to make something develop, trying to make something happen. And the ball, after a little bit of passing around from the Fire, falls to Andre Blake, who picks it up. Philly trying to build out the back as well. And dangerous chance there for the Union. Get the ball to the top of the box and almost falls right in the place for where the Union forward would have needed it for a shot, but Elliott is able to get a foot there first. He's got a big gash in his shirt. Big cut in Elliott's shirt. Big rip. Meanwhile, Philly with a chance on the wing. Oh, it is indeed a corner kick. Corner about to come in for Philly. Big save. Deflected out of bounds off of Chris Brady. Cheers. Everybody watching the stream, thanks for joining us here on Enemy of the Fire. Now let's get this dub. Alowski from the other corner now. But the referee's going to hold the play just a second. He needs to have a word. He needs to have a word. Be honest, who do you think will win? Philly at the moment. That's my honest opinion. But Chicago Fire have been turning things around the second half. They've shown a little bit more signs, better indicators. But right now, still, Philly has been the more dangerous team throughout the full term of what has been played. Corner comes in. Fire clear it off the line. Philly is able to try and get across back in. Defended away by the Fire defense, but Philly still on the ball. Another cross inside the middle. Top of the box. Philly still with the ball. Danger developing here for Philly. Philly with a good chance developing. And wow, Fire with a big bit of defense. But the counterattack, but the quick press of Philly leads to a big shot. But the shot goes just over Chris Brady's head in that Chicago Fire net. Wagner with a big shot. Lane opened up for him to take it, but it just was big over. It was hugely over the net. Philly with 41% odds to win the game. Chicago with 23% odds to win the game. 34% odds to end in a draw. That's for DraftKings Sportsbook currently. So Philly is currently the favorite team by the sports books and by probably most watching the game. But Chicago Fire with a big chance developing. Comes across the front of the net. Just misses Kuipers. Dean still on the ball. Kwame able to try and take him in. Finds the inside man. Elliott's going to get a cross in, but it is going to go out of bounds for a goal kick for Philly. Big chance there for Chicago Fire out of nothing. Big counterattack, and that's going to be could be how it goes. Chicago Fire could strike back out of nowhere. If that ball found Kuiper's foot just a foot ahead, that might have been in the back of the net. Good chance there for the Chicago Fire. Let's go. Carnell playing a 4-2-2-2. I mean, like, they're clogging up that midfield. They are just playing all sorts of on top of each other. They were just showing the heat map for Philadelphia. Philly struggling to get the ball out. Haile Selassie with a big chance. Tries to look for Bamba. Doesn't get it. Philly playing defense out the back. Try to build out, and they're able to clear the ball up the pitch. Davila. JD, he's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. JD. And the player trips over the ball, complains. And Andre Blake beats Haile Selassie in a foot race on what could have been a semi-dangerous chance there for Chicago Fire, if not for the excellent positioning from the Jamaican international goalkeeper for Philadelphia Union. Union on the ball, letting things develop about midfield. And they go for it. Nice little cross into the corner of the Fire. Possession developing, looking their way to cut inside. They're getting inside. Possible shot developing, big shot, and it's going to go over Chris Brady's head once again. Good chance there for Philly. They have been knocking on the door. Fire got to be very careful. And so do Philly, because Philly could slip up just once and Fire just, boom, counterattack. Keep it up. Come on, Fire. Step up. Let's go harder. Let's go better. Let's go faster. Okay, there's still a chance that we might see Zinkernagel for the Chicago Fire in the second half, per the Field Reporter. That is potentially some good news. Potentially. We don't know yet. It might have been a lie. It might have been a trick. It might have been gamesmanship. Or it could be the truth from the coach himself, Greg Berhalter, is who the Field Reporter had heard that from, that there is a potential chance that maybe he could still get on the field. Not exactly his words. Her words were he put out a cheeky smile. Chance for Philly. It's going to go out of bounds. Good defense by Dean. Corner kick for Philly here in the 54th minute. Guti is warming up. Big goal out of Guti last game to put Fire through out of the wild card. Corner kick coming from Philly. Fire defender nods it away. Philly still have the ball, though. Looking for another cross to get in. They're looking for it. He's dribbling on the outside. And he's forced backwards. All the way back to the midline. Philly's still on the ball, but forced back to the midline. Let's go, Fire. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. watching this game, or at least listening it via vis-a-vis. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button for us here at Enemies of the Fire. We put out podcasts every Thursday on MLS, U.S. Men's National Team, Women's National Team, and the Chicago Fire. Got some amazing hosts: DPG, Toke, Serena. And I hang out. Kuipers looked back for Kwame, just misses him. Philly back on the ball. Philly looking to put the ball back down Fire's throat after a little bit of a sloppy play there from Kuipers. Just a missed pass to Kwame. But he's been playing high effort, so keep it up, Kuipers. Keep it up. Let's tighten up that pass, though. Right now, Philly on the ball. About midfield. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for hanging out here on Enemies of the Fire. Oh, and right back. Oh, chance almost came for Philly, but the ball's gonna stay in play. But Fire are able to not clear the ball. Philly are keeping this in the Fire zone after a great counter press. Philly with the chance, gets into the middle. Fire defense finally gets the ball, but still can't escape the Philly. And it's going to go out for a corner kick. Philly are playing some furious defense right now. A furious press. And that is now starting to cause Chicago Fire, who are sitting back, a little bit more trouble as the game goes on. Chances developing here for Philly. Fire got to do something different. 57th minute. It's like it's going to be the fourth or fifth corner for Philly. Bigfoot crossed the net, but there is Chris Brady. The Brady punch. The Brady punch. That's the way we get the dub, the Brady punch. Let's go. All right. So here we go. I wonder what is going on. Oh, Sebastian Berhalter, Vancouver Whitecaps. Playing the same night as his father. Oh, shit. Got that going again? Philly on the ball right now here. 58th minute. About midfield. Wonder when this game's going to get broken open wide. Fire, take the ball back. Looks out wide, finds Jonathan Dean. Dean puts forward, fakes a guy, Lukic out of his socks. Looks inside, finds Jay. Jay, back to Waterman, finds Elliott. Elliott back to Waterman. Waterman looking for help. And now that press of Philly creates a giveaway. Chicago Fire lose the ball. And Philly are now back on it. Philly looking to push over the center line. And they do. They try to put a deep pass into the Fire. Troubles the Fire a little bit, but the Fire defender gets it back to Brady on a back pass, and Brady puts the ball over the Philadelphia player, finds Bamba. Bamba and the Chicago Fire all of a sudden on the attack. Finds the middle. Nice little touch. Kuipers with a chance. Looks back. Finds... Oh! Haile Selassie just misses the volley. Great pass. Great idea. Haile Selassie with a big chance. Just misses the volley wide left here. The pass coming from Kuipers. go. Let's go, Fire. Another chance there. Keep it up. Those chances are making Philly nervous. Nervous. So those are some dangerous chances as well. Both teams getting dangerous chances. This game could go either way at the moment. They're playing a give and take style of soccer. High risk, high reward for Philly. Slightly lower risk, but still high risk, high reward still for Chicago too, I think. They're both playing that game. Chicago get the ball back. Brady trying to play it out the back. Finds Rogers. Mr. Rogers. Fire trying to get a little sense of possession, get this ball up out of the field. But the press of Philly, able to interrupt it, takes it back. And Philly on a big chance here out of nowhere. Cross comes in. Can't break down Elliott, though. Elliott pressures him. Still on the ball, Philly. Philly still looking to get a cross in. Low cross comes in. And it's going to bounce out of the top. The ball does not escape, though. Philly's still on it. Playing around. They're going to play it back to their defense. Now over to their wing. Back into the center. Back to the wing. The wing's going to play back to the defense. They're back about midfield, but they're pushing now. Pushing. Looking for an incisor pass from the middle of the field. Can't find it yet. And the ball is going to go out of bounds for a Chicago throw after a little bit of a missed communication between the two Philadelphia players. 62nd minute. Philly looking to make some subs. Mikel Ua potentially going to be entering the pitch. Philly and Fire currently playing a little footsie in the middle for possession. And Chicago's put up a little bit of a strong effort here in the last few minutes. But Philly take the ball back. Great little back pass from the Philly midfielder. And now, Philly moving into the middle, but Kwame intercepts it. Oh, but Philly's press still manages to keep attention on the ball. JD, no foul, no call. And meanwhile, Philly with chances developing. Big defense stands up by the Fire, though. And to stop that chance from going any further than the top of the penalty box. Kuipers kicks it out of bounds and is going to be a Philly throw-in from the left flank. Multiple substitutions coming from Philly. Number 26 is off. Number 39 is on. Damiani's done. Westfield is in. Westfield on. Hariel off. That's what it says. Only one sub? Oh, yeah. Ure and Damiani. I'm seeing 2 subs. Westfield and Ure on. Damiani and Ariel off. Yep, the only 2 subs so far. Like a foul on JD Davila. The Philly, about midfield, going to have a free kick here. They'll be looking to try and get a big cross off. Likely. 65th minute. And a big potential chance here for Philly. Let's see what happens. And the cross. High in the air. And it's going to go out of bounds for a throw-in for Chicago. Gutman, Philadelphia fans looking for a foul, but no foul given. Ty Baribo, Hugo Kuipers, the two forwards for the two respective teams. Baribo with 32 touches, Kuipers with 21. Is it Baribo? I like Baribo. Philly with a little bit of possession in the Fire zone. Looking to push it up. Out of the midfield. Finds the inside, but the pass is given away. Fire. And the counterattack begins. Big pass to Kuipers, but oh, it just curves back into the path of the Philadelphia defender. Kuipers breaks down to the goalkeeper, Andre Blake. Caused him a little trouble, but he's able to get the ball to his defender. Fire's press, able to induce a giveaway. Fire's on the ball now. Dean, inside. Haile Selassie. Back to Dean. Dean's going to get a cross off. Bounces off the Philadelphia defender, and they're able to clear the ball. Oh, what is that? What is that? What are you going to call? Waterman. Joel Waterman earns a yellow card for Chicago Fire. I'm not sure what he was looking for there. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. Maybe. I'm not the announcer saying maybe that's a good yellow card. I'm not sure. Maybe it was because it did stop the play and maybe there's a dangerous chance developing. Davila is taken off though, and Pineda begins his night for the Chicago Fire. The first sub for Greg Berhalter's Men in Red. 2 subs to 1 at the moment. Big chance for Philly. And it will be a goal kick for Chicago Fire, but Philly, right after the sub, get across into the middle, and the ball just goes out of bounds to the right of the goal. Bullshit! We're in bunker mode. We've been in bunker mode. We need to get something here. Something needs to change. This is dangerous. This feels like playing with fire. Philly on the ball, 69th minute. Nice. Fire trying to play defense, but Philly able to take the ball. Chance developing for Philly. Gets into the middle. It's going to go out of bounds for a Chicago Fire corner. No! Elliott saves it at the last second. Clears the ball deep into Philly's zone. Philly back on the ball, though. There's a little bit of danger they were showing there. Another dangerous chance for Philly, and they're 59% possession. Definitely causing Chicago Fire trouble. But Chicago Fire doing their own to cause a little trouble here, too. And here they are coming on the counterattack. Finds out the wide man and Dean. Chicago Fire bearing down. Kwame give. Oh, Bamba. Bamba tries to do a no-look, and it just gives the ball away. Philly coming back the other side. Looking in to get a cross off. Cuts inside. Gets the cross off. Back post. It's 19. Big goal. Big goal for Philadelphia Union. Number 19, Vasilev. Big goal. The cross comes in from the right flank from Philly. Finds Vasilev. Vasilev settles the ball. lets it drop and just buries it to the right corner, to the left of Brady. And Philly take the lead in the 70th minute. Vasilev, number 19, with a huge goal for the Philadelphia Union. Cuts inside, crosses over. Elliott gets the ball to 19. Vasilev takes a one touch, drops to his left foot, buries it to the bottom left corner, past Chris Brady to put the Philadelphia Union up 1-0 in the 70th minute. Big goal for the Union because Chicago Fire were bunker mode. And now the Chicago Fire must press. They must press. Rogers totally daydreaming, says Toke. Toke, can somebody get on here with me? Give me a hand for a few minutes. Hop on, boys. I just need to hear a voice. But right now, and maybe we could root this team back into contention here in this game, because they are in trouble. Chicago Fire are going to have to come up with a big goal here to do things. And meanwhile, Philadelphia back on the break. They are challenging the ball, and they give it away to the Fire. Fire coming around, have the bit of possession now. Need to make something happen. It's Gutman on that left flank. Looks for Bamba. Bamba. And the ball trickles out of bounds from the pass of Gutman. Bamba trying to draw a foul. Unable to do so. And Danley is able to get the throw in for Philly. About 20 minutes left in the game. Looking rough for the Chicago Fire and looking good for Philadelphia Union at this moment in time. Let's go, Fire. Fire! 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 Union back on the ball. They're going to have a throw in right here. 72nd minute. Multiple subs coming from the Fire. Multiple subs incoming for Greg Berhalter, Chicago Fire. We'll announce who those are very shortly. They're not quite in yet. Philly's throw. One nothing currently. Philadelphia. And here comes the Fire. Orahel, homegrown, coming in for Rogers. Oh no, Orahel is coming in. No, we got Guti, Orahel. It said Guti for Rogers, but Kouame also comes out, and Orahel comes in. So they've given up a defender, and they put Guti out there. Guti and Orahel, two midfielders. Meanwhile, a midfielder and a defender comes out. Philly pressuring the Fire in their zone. And the Fire need a big change here. Get back in this game. Brady not looking enthused, not looking happy. Fire playing a little defense, looks like. But they aren't able to clear the zone. Philly with a chance at the top of the box. But the shot is blocked by the Fire defender. Goody looking around, playing a little. Draws a foul. Potentially a card. Gotta be a card. Lukic gets number 4 for Philly. Earns a yellow card for a foul on Goody. Tricky play by Goody. And the Chicago Fire have earned themselves a free kick. Goal difference doesn't matter. Lose by 1 or 30. It's all the same. No reason not to go for it. Chicago Fire, Goody looks inside. And Bamba and him just miss each other in the night. And now a chance developing for Philly. A 3-on-3. Dangerous chance, crosses him up, and a goal. A big shot, crosses him up. Comes inside, takes the left-footed shot. It's Olowski. Olowski puts Philly up 2-0. 2-0 lead for Philly. Olowski does it himself. Comes in from the outside. Cuts across the length of the goal. The top of the box. And then left foot slots it past the Chicago Fire goalkeeper. Oh, what a goal. Apple TV already had the 2 up before Philly scored, says Connor. Oh, that's a little deflating. That might be the game there, folks. A little bit as I was thinking. Chicago Fire might come in a little flat. Didn't expect them not to have their number 1 player, Zinkernagel. But, All right, 2-0 loss. It's going to be on to the next one. 15 minutes left still. 15 minutes left. 2-0. That's the Chicago Fire, I know, says Connor. I don't know about that, but this is by far the worst subs that Greg has made this entire season. Wrong people, wrong times. And the Chicago Fire down 2-0. Going to need a little bit of a miracle here. Was Zink injured? Yes. He's injured in the warm-up. Had some sort of something come up with his abdominals. Shot from Obama! Big save from Blake to force it out off wide. It is going to be a corner kick for Chicago. Bamba! Oh, just misses. Put the Chicago Fire just a goal behind. It is going to be a Chicago Fire goal kick, though. Another Chicago Fire goal kick after a bounce, after the ball deflects off of the Philly defender. Should have been a goal for Baba, but Blake got a hand on it. That would have been great. Would have needed that, but they could still do it. If they could get a goal here very shortly, they could get a chance to get back in this. Baba punches it away, or a hell, asks for the handball, and Goody clears it. And Goody puts it way over the net. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. The announcer was looking at it, didn't think that would get a call of a penalty. Right now, 2-0. Philly on the ball. Chicago Fire need that ball back and need to get one quick here. '79th minute right now. And Philly is up 2-0. Philly asking for a foul, but here comes Orhel. Orhel takes a shot! Big save from Bamba! I'm sorry, big save from Blake. Oh, big save from Blake for Union to keep it 2-0. Now Union come back the other way. Vasilev gets across into the middle, but can't break past the Chicago Fire defense. Chicago Fire coming back the other way, looks for help. And Baba loses the ball to the Philly forecheck. Hockey. Philly on the ball. But Chicago Fire able to play a little defense. Brady saying, get up, get up. What? Dean saying, I can't. I can't. He's there. Bad pass to Bamba, and the Philly have the ball back. Bad pass to Bamba. And they call a foul. Philly earn A foul. It's Pineda, number 22. Damn. Running out of time here for the Chicago Fire. Free kick comes in. Fire take the ball back. Earn foul very quickly. Now coming back. Chicago Fire on the ball. Vasilev with one of the goals. Olaski with the other goal for the Union. Indiana Vasilev is his name. His dad must have been a fan of the Indiana Jones movies. Philly take the ball back from the Fire. Counterattack coming from Philly. Philly with a chance developing. Bariba looks for help at the top of the box. And Fire's defense manages to step in at the last second. Foul called from earlier in the bit of play on Olaski. Not too bad of a rough game for the Fire. I mean, they were in it. They had chances, but the possession, wow, and the amount of chances for Philly. But if Fire could have got one of those earlier, that would have been huge for putting pressure on. Wasn't able to get it done. We got some more substitutions coming in for Philly. 2 more players. Number 8 and number 6. Oh, Kevin Sullivan and Bueno coming in. Vasilev's taken off, and so is Lukic, who has a yellow card. And on comes the young Kevin Sullivan and Bueno, number 8. Fire got to make something happen here. Not a lot of time left. Baba. Point Scrapers. Big save. Big stick by the defender from Philly to shot block that. Block that shot right out of bounds. Corner kick. Come for the Fire. Haile Selassie to take it. Coming in from the left corner. Selassie coming in with a right foot here. Looking a right foot curve. Goal! Come on! Big goal! Big goal! Big goal for the Fire! From the corner kick. Huge freaking goal! It looks like they're giving it to Bamba at the moment. Curled in from Haile Selassie. Bounces around. 2-1 Chicago. Signs of life in the 84th minute for Chicago Fire. Elliott gets the header on. Heads off the post. Bounces off Gutman. And Bamba's foot buries it in the back of the net. Almost hockey style. Let's go, Brian. Let's fucking go. All right, 2-1 right now. Philadelphia in the lead, but Chicago Fire have scored a huge goal. Now the 85th minute. In about 5 minutes' time, we'll find out how much extra time is left. It probably will not be much. But if the Fire can pull off something huge here and force penalty kicks, that would be immense. Thanks for joining us here on Enemies of Fire, everybody. Check out our podcast every Thursday. Let's freaking go! I lost my voice on the Wednesday game. Still trying to recover from that. It's going to VAR. I think Blake was screened. Official now. 2-1. 2-1 official. Cleared into the back corner. Oh, it's going to be out of bounds for a goal kick for Chicago Fire. They just gave it away. Philly daring Chicago Fire to try and score a second. Let's go. Let's go, Fire. 2-1. Fire showing signs of life. Fire on the ball right now. Gutman trying to make things happen. Forces it a bit too hard. It's going to roll out of bounds for a Philadelphia goal kick. Philadelphia doing everything they can to waste time. Losky 3 shots. Bamba with 3 shots. We needed Bamba to be huge tonight with Zinkernagel falling off in the warm-ups due to some sort of abdominal injury. Oh, 87th minute. 87th minute. Philly up 2-1. Come on, Fire. Come on, Fire. Come on, Fire. Come on, Fire. Let's turn it on. Let's go. Let's push this. Let's push this envelope. Fire on the ball right now. Orel looks for Elliott. Elliott finds Gutman on the left flank. Gutman looks inside, finds Bamba. Bamba tries to find Kuipers. Philly clears it. Still Chicago Fire ball. Oh, the pass up just misses him. Philly have to clear it. Philly looking for a counterattack. But Brady is there to cut it right off. 88th minute. Running out of time. Come on, Fire. Fire on the ball at the moment. Now resurging. Where was this in the first half? Where was this in the second half? Look at this. Toke, you said it. They're an offensive team. Why play defensively? Because they're winded. They were winded tonight. They're coming in a little, a little tired. But let's go, boys. You're gonna have a week to recover after this. Let's make it happen. Let's make them regret playing Chicago. Gutierrez trying to make something happen. Gets through a few, but Philly take the ball back. Now Fire. Philly. Oh, that's going to be a card on Elliott. That will be a card on Elliott. Yellow card to Elliott, who just takes out the Philly player. I think it's the smart move to end the play early and end the counterattack before it could even begin. Fire on the ball. Oh! Philly with a chance here. Oh, a shot by Philly, but it's going to go wide of the net. Tom Barlow in. Tom Barlow coming in. 6 minutes for the Fire. 6 minutes for the Fire to have a chance to claw their way back in it. Gutman with the ball, breaks inside. Oh. Fire still have the ball. Oh, foul! Foul at the top of the box. Free kick and a yellow card. That's not what I wanted. I wanted... All right, 92nd minute. Fire down a goal. Big chance here for the Fire at the top of the box. Bamba taking it. Here it comes. Hits off the wall. Bamba looks at Elliott. Elliott with a big shot. Elliott! 2-2! 2-2! It's 2-2! From the outside! The captain! The captain! Let's go! Fire! Let's go, Fire! Fire! 2-2! Let's fucking go! Jack Elliott from out fucking side to the far left corner of the net. Blake couldn't get there. Chicago Fire tie the game 2-2. 3 minutes left of extra time. Huge! Let's fucking go, chat. Let's fucking go. Fire it up. Boot that like button. Let's fucking go. Thanks for joining us here on Enemies of the Fire. Greatly appreciate it. We're trying to live stream the playoffs, away games, but we'll probably be at the home games. Let's go. Get out of his face. Get out of his face. Get out of his face. Orahel protecting Guti. Protecting Guti. Get out of his face. Orahel just got a red card. Who? I think Orahel got a red. Someone got a red. Someone got a red. Someone got a red card. Captain, I think it's Elliott. I think Jack Elliott's getting the red card. Or is it Orahel? I saw Captain adjusting his band, his captain band. I was nervous. I think it's Orahel. Orahel has got, okay. Confirmation. Chicago Fire midfielder Sergio Orahel with a red card. Goody gets a yellow and Wagner gets a yellow as well. 3 cards handed out. Red card for Orahel, straight off. Goody gets a yellow card. Wagner gets a yellow card. Orahel standing up for Guti. Damn, I hope that doesn't cost us. Damn, I hope that doesn't cost us. Now they got to play a whole man down for at least a minute plus here. Come on, fire! Come on, you men in red! Guys, let's get some flames in the chat! Let's fucking go! Fucking go! Let's get these guys going! Minute and a half or so, maybe, of extra time left. Philly and Chicago knotted at 2. Huge comeback by the Chicago Fire. Put a little bit on the line here by Sergio Orahel. Red card in the 96th minute. Guti and Wagner of both Philly and Chicago get yellow cards. A flag is up. The flag is up on the play for Philly, and Chicago will have the free kick. Wow. Come on, Fire! Fire, get a throw in deep inside Philly's zone. Probably seconds left in the game. Fire playing a man down after that red card. Haile Selassie to throw the ball in from the right flank. Guti looks back to Haile. Haile trying to get a cross off. Oh, Haile loses the ball. Philly clears it. Holding out of the ball. Philly. Defense played by Fire. Fire got a chance here. Guti finds Bamba. Looks outside. Philly takes the ball back. Philly now with a little bit of a counter. Philly with a bit of a 3-on-3. 4-on-3. Gutman has to play defense. Big defensive play by Waterman, who heads it away for a corner kick. Got to be one of the last plays of the game right here. Corner kick for Philly. 98th minute. This might be it before a penalty shootout to decide this game. Come on, clear this out. Big clear by Elliott. Another corner. One more corner here for Philly. Clear this out. Get this out, boys. Let's fucking get this. Fire it up. Come on, you men in red. A left in-swinging foot kick here coming from the left corner from Wagner. Philly. It falls down. Philly kicks it over the net. Philly kicks it over the net. We're going to penalty kicks. Fire! We're going to penalties. Unbelievable, Jeffrey. Unbelievable. Big comeback by Chicago. Bamba and Elliott combine to bring to claw the Chicago Fire back into this game versus #1 rated Philadelphia Union. Vasilev and Olowski with the goals for Philadelphia. And just like I said, Bamba and Elliott with the goals for the Fire. Here comes the penalty kicks. Now we win this. Let's fucking take this and finish this in Chicago. Come on, boys. Come on, all you guys. Let's freaking go, chat. Thanks for joining us here on Enemies of the Fire. Greatly appreciate it. It's a lot of fun watching with you guys. Let's fucking go. Come on. Here we go. Pick Greg talking to his men in red. Here they go. Thank you, Brian. Let's fucking go. We got fire in the chat. Flames in the chat. All right. Wow, that was incredible. What a fucking stunning comeback from the Chicago Fire there. 2-2. The job is not over yet, though. Unbelievable play. Played solid enough defense. And then turned it on there at the end of the game. Let's go, Fire fans. Vamos, Fire! Vamos, Fire! 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 Lo 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 lo! Lo 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 lo! Lo 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 lo! Fire! 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 Lo 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 lo! Low, 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 low. Let's go, fire! All right, let's get this going, Brady. Let's get Brady going. Let's get Brady going with the Brady punch. The Brady punch. That's the way we get the dub. The Brady punch. The Brady punch. The Brady punch. That's the way we get the dub, the Brady punch. Let's fucking go. All right. Let's go, Fire. Let's go, Serena. Let's go. It's still crazy. Let's go. That's crazy. It's true. And what a goal. When it left his foot, I was like, that's in the net. Tokse in his heart can barely take it. All right, here we go. I don't know how far ahead of you are. TPG, let's go, guys. Let's go. I've been screaming on all these goals. Let's fucking go. Vamos! Let's go, Chris. Yeah, that's true. Here we go. Yes! I just saw it. You're 10 seconds ahead. Let's go. Serena, you're 10 seconds ahead. I'm refreshing right now. See if I can catch back up. All right, hoping that caught me back up. Wow, let's go, Chris! Let's go, Brady! He's back! It's Jake. It's Jack Elliott. Let's do it! Chat spending Spirit Bomb energy to Brady that last one. Let's get something going for frickin' Jack Elliott. Big save. Big save. Fuck. Fuck is right. Big save. Okay, I've caught back up though. Fuck. All right, 0-0 start for both teams. Big saves for both keepers. All right. 0-0. Holy shit. All right, chat. Here we go. 0-0. Brady. Fuck. All right. Up 1. Ooh. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Westfield right down the center. Here comes Guti. Yes. Ah, let's go. Two-two. 2-2. That's right, Goody. That's right. Got Brett. Let's go, everybody. Ah. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Fuck. Shit. Damn, that was a bullet. Wow, wow. Wow. Oh, Chris Brady takes the ball. Chris Brady takes the ball, says, hey, I need this ball now. Fuck. All right, come on, boy. I know that was crazy with Aura Hell. It was almost like a hockey thing. All right, come on, boys. Let's go. It's Kuipers. Kuipers. Yeah. So we're living through you. Yes. Come on. Yes. Yes. Wow. Wow. Well, yeah, FS1 is definitely like 5 seconds ahead. Neither do I. I don't have it either. I don't have it. Oh, let's go. 2-2. 2-2. Shit. Yeah, those are 3 of the same penalties in a row. Shit. Come on, boys. Joel Waterman to take this? This is weird. What the fuck is this about? That just threw everything off. That threw off the penalty. Fuck! Fuck! We need a big save. We need a big Chris Brady save here. We need him to get in this guy's head so bad. Fuck! It's not over. Let's go, Chris. Big save. Let's go. Yeah, that was bullshit. I don't understand why he doesn't do it to this guy. Fuck. Fuck. Great game. Great game, Fire. Damn. Well, great game. Great game for the Fire to stay in that, hang in there, and bring it to penalties. Without Zink. Well, welcome everybody to the post-game show here at Enemies of the Fire. We're quickly breaking down Chicago Fire losing in penalties to Philadelphia Union, clawing their way back with 2 goals in the last 10 minutes of the game, while down 2-0 and without their best player. The questions are going to be, how soon can we get Zinkernagel back? Because he's key to this team. Do you think it was bad officiating this game? That's what Toka's saying. DPG? Greg's first half tactics were, kind of to bunker in almost first 60, 70 minutes. And then they, unleashed. I wonder if the last game being so soon, being Wednesday, led to them playing a bit like that, trying to conserve more energy. Two center backs taking penalties for the Chicago Fire. And they both missed, unfortunately, even though Elliott is the one who knotted us up. It's just stunning to see 2 center backs, and it's like, Orahel was out, I guess, and Bamba did take one, I thought. He took one of the second, I thought he scored the second one. Weird. Yeah. Well, they must have had competitions that these guys are the better kick takers on the team. You'd like to think that they knew that, right? Chat saying that home field advantage next week, though, and that's going to make this whole series far from over. No, not an embarrassing. Saturday, 5:30 p.m. It says Soldier Field right now. That's what I think. That's wrong. But according to Google, it says Soldier Field. I think they'll change that to SeatGeek. Do you think we get better home field advantage at SeatGeek or at Soldier Field? Chat says neither. Chat says neither are a good advantage for the Fire. I was talking about this during the game. They need to get a dome on this new stadium project, especially after not necessarily what we experienced last week was like abysmal or super cold. It's just knowing what we'd be in store for November and December, March, February, January games. It's just get a dome, Joe. Haile Selassie filled in nicely for Zinc. Did what he could at last second notice. Goody was a spark. Chat, thanks for joining us, Serena, here on this post-game show. We'll see you soon. Chat saying top 10 Greg mistakes happened tonight, and that just bit us in the butt, which is unfortunate. From a 2-0 game, though, that's the thing. When we talking about Greg mistakes, we also got to say, he did pull some strings right. He's dealing with a low-energy team here, a team that's played this is its third match in 7 days, and they had to figure that out. They had to mitigate that. So his strategy was, sit back in the first half, sit back the first half of the second half, and until you're forced to go forward, then go forward, go get it. It's going to change when they have a little bit more rest. When they have a week's rest this coming Saturday, things are going to change. Hopefully Zinkernagel's healthy. Hopefully the abdominal issue is not serious. It makes you wonder, hopefully it's not some sort of hernia, right? You do not want it to be a hernia here during the playoffs and lose your best player. We need it, especially when we lost Franco just a few weeks ago, who was playing lights out in that midfield. Now we're seeing great stuff out of Davila, although tonight, couple errant passes, couple missed passes. Dean, couple issues. I would say Gutman, a couple defensive issues. Offense, we were having trouble getting things going, but when we did, we showed flashes. Bamba was really relied upon tonight, managed to score a goal. I think he had 3 or 4 shots total. Manages to get a goal with one of those. That was huge. If only he had managed that second one, but still, he was making things happen. Guti comes on, does a lot of magic, I thought. Meanwhile, Orahel, I thought he played a great game until that red card where he lost his head. And the thing was, he was just going to defend Guti, just going to defend him. Pops up, runs over. Maybe the guy fell, a little bit, like oh, a little afraid. But they both got yellows, right? Both those players, Guti and the other player from Philly. And meanwhile, losing Orel for a minute didn't hurt so bad, but maybe losing him for penalties did. Ah, that sucks. But still, great game out of the Fire to be able to come back 2-0 out of that, to force it 2-2. Bamba willing them back. Captain Elliott willing them back. Sure, they didn't finish the job with penalties. Tough job to do there at Philly against a studly MLS goalkeeper in Jamaican international Andre Blake. Going to be at the World Cup. We might have seen 2 World Cup keepers tonight in the form of Chris Brady, potentially being maybe a third team backup or reserve for the U.S. men's national team at the World Cup, and then Andre Blake, likely starter for Jamaica. It's a little disappointing. It hurts a little bit, but at the same time, there's a lot of good in this. And it even goes back to our previews that we put out before the game. Good stuff. Just talking about, there's been a lot of good from this team, a lot of good flashes that they've shown, especially lately. These last 2 games, playing these last 2 games the way they did, unbelievable. They flipped a switch tonight. And were able to get that second goal. Not always going to be able to flip that switch, right? And they weren't able to keep that flip switch for penalties. However, being able to do what they did bodes well for the future, and even maybe bodes well for the series. There's a good chance Philly could take it in this next game. There's a good chance they're a damn good team. They're number 1 for a reason. We saw 2 damn good teams out here tonight. I think the tables will be a little turned in Chicago, though. I'm hoping that the tables will be a little turned more so in the Fire's favor, getting a week's rest, hopefully getting Zinkernagel back. These things will hopefully compound into good things for the Fire. There was Kuipers left some things on the field today. He really wanted one, almost was there. And then maybe we see another Guti start. Guti played so well. He's been playing, but also him coming off the bench, he's flying. Drew that card right away from Philly, creating chances left and right. So a lot of good that we saw from the Fire. Chat, Brian saying it was a great game that showed we can compete with the number 1 seed, even without Zink. Great point. We were competing with the number 1 seed. Cheers, by the way, everybody. Without Zink. Not a bad result. Not a bad performance. I mean, the can't quit in these guys. We were talking early on, us in the chat, and we're like, oh, there's the Fire we knew. And I was thinking, I'm like, I don't think so yet. And all of a sudden, bam, Bamba forcing one back in, gets us back into it. Bam, Elliott comes, somehow knots it up, wills us back into tying the game. Greg, great coach. He's pulling the right strings. Yes, there were a couple Greg mistakes tonight. Maybe maybe it was penalties. Maybe it wasn't. Here's the thing. We're not there at practice. We don't know who are the best penalty kickers. We can only guess. But it is intriguing that the best penalty kickers on the team, if they are, in fact, who took penalties tonight, barring, Zink not being available, and maybe Franco not being available as well due to injury, it's maybe it is Elliott. Maybe it is Waterman. Hopefully they can bury it next time if it ever comes down to that. If it comes down to this in a third game, we win the second game, go back to Philly for that third game, ends up in penalties again, and we take it. Let's fucking go. Got to get something going. They got momentum. The Fire did not lose momentum in this game. That's key. That's key. Scoring a lot of good goals, offensively very in tune. They turned it on. They scored goals within 20 minutes as soon as they turned it on. Philly was running for their lives, and they couldn't keep it out. Proof is in the pudding. Ended up 2-2. So Philly is going to have a lot to contend with the Chicago Fire offensively. That's for sure. The Chicago Fire are going to have a lot defensively on their plate with the Philadelphia Union as well. They're no joke. Chat, I greatly appreciate you all joining us here on Enemies of Fire here in this post game, breaking down Chicago Fire and Philadelphia Union, the 2-2 tie that ended up in penalty kicks with Philadelphia winning it 4-2. Looking ahead to next game, Chicago, Philadelphia, going to be probably at SeatGeek. Probably going to see a lot of the same players you saw tonight. Ty Baribo playing some really good football. Kuipers playing some really good football. And hopefully this loss of a game for Zink does not truly affect his form too much. But even last game, the Wednesday night game, he wasn't the Fire's most prolific player. He was still very involved and probably the Fire's one of the better players. He's helping out so much. He is the Fire's best player night to night. But at the same time, they were able to make stuff happen with him having a quiet night. And here tonight, making this result happen without Zink on a not so quiet night, getting 2 goals in the last 20 minutes, last 10 minutes really, but when they turned it on, last 10, 20 minutes, there's stuff to build on here. There's good signs. There's good indicators. Things we like to see as Fire fans. Things that could inspire a little bit of hope. You know, if it all ends next game, it's been a great season, but hopefully it doesn't, right? I think that this team has shown enough that they're not done. They haven't quit. They're not ready to go golfing. They are ready to go and push farther. So are we here at Enemies of the Fire. Thanks for joining us. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys, watching the game live. I'll take a look at the other games while we do. Before I shut it down here, I know that there's a few others going on. Let's refresh this and see what other games we got. 0-0 Vancouver, Dallas. Yeah, sign me up. Sign me up. All right, 0-0 right now, 39th minute over Vancouver. Damn, Chicago Fire. Did they leave it? Did they leave it all on the field? I think they did. I think they left it all on the field. They played their hearts out. That one hurt. But man, they showed that they could compete with the best in this league right now. And that's as an 8 seed. That's in the first year of the project. Let's go. Let's take the positives out of this and go and get that dub in the next one at SeatGeek Stadium on Saturday, November 1st, 5:30 p.m., I believe Central Standard Time. I'm thinking Vancouver probably wins this game. I'll pull it up. Vancouver FC. Whoa, wait, Vancouver MLS. There we go. Man, damn. That's going to burn. That's going to burn inside the Fire. Hopefully, they're able to burn that energy into something good. Get a great week of practicing. Get fresh legs again. Start feeling good and come in and dominate Saturday evening. Let's go, boys. Let's recover. Pick up the pieces. Get it back together. Mueller on the ball. Oh, little left cut. Oh, chance developing for Vancouver. Wow. That's going to be fun. All right. It's fun to be here. It's fun to be here, right? We're Chicago Fire fans, and it's nice to be back in the MLS playoffs and scoping the land. Like, all right, doing a little scouting stuff. We're still in this. All right, guys. It has been a blast hanging out with you. Thank you for hanging out with us here on Enemies of the Fire. I'm going to shut it down. Good luck. See you next. We won't see you. We'll have a podcast out on Thursday, but we'll probably be at the game on Saturday and then probably be back for another live stream, hopefully, here for the final game if it makes it that far. Hopefully it does, and that's a good sign. It'll be a good indicator that the fire is still in it. Good luck to your MLS team if you're just a fan of MLS. Thanks for hanging out here. And everybody, Fire fans, go Fire! Let's go. Fire it up. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, help us hit our goal of 500 subscribers. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for Serena and DPG joining, hopping on. Shout out to chat, everybody in chat hopping in. That was a fun one. And we will see you next time here on Enemies of the Fire. Good night. Later.